Morning, Wood.
Morning, Wood.
Hey, hey, holy mackerel. No doubt about it. So that game you showed me.
Is that a Cubs song?
Yeah, yeah. The Cubs are on their way. The Cubs are gonna win today. You know the rest of it.
Well, back in the day, they had songs like that. I don't think the A's have a song. I know the Angels have their da 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 da. That's
it.
I'm sorry. Phew. I missed the last note.
Sounded so abrupt.
But you're right. Back in the day, they had cute songs.
Yeah, we had a couple different
Jingle.
songs. But I remember that one. That was that's probably from the '60s.
Well, we're doing this for a couple reasons. You have something big to celebrate today.
I do?
Regarding
Oh, well, is that the 7-1 that you just showed me is it yesterday's game?
Well, the one was fun.
And you said it...
Where the Cubs threw a Cubs dad.
But it said 7-1. So, was yesterday the doubleheader they won? Both?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And...
They beat the...
That was a Dodger home run. Was there any Cubs home runs?
Oh, several.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
we
Oh, that's right. We're
tied
4-3, right?
No,
3-3. Okay.
You had 3 yesterday. I had A's had 2 on Monday and 1 yesterday. So we're tied in the home run thing. But what is most celebrated is that you swept a doubleheader from the world champion Dodgers, the lowly Cubs.
Well, you
Threw
know,
the lowly in there just because
we always, save it at the end. And I know. I really hard time saying that with a straight face.
Save it in the end. Well, I don't know what constitutes a streak. Is a streak anything more than 2 games in a row? I don't know. Or is it just
how many games?
What we used to do in the 70s? Streak.
Oh, yes, they call it the streak.
Whee! No, it's so like a kazoo.
Yeah.
Whee! One of the worst songs ever in the history of songs. But the A's are on a 3-game winning streak, so we're back to...
and the Cubs are in a 2-game winning streak. Is that
superstition?
Right? I mean, those 2 games yesterday,
well, actually,
did they have any before that?
Wasn't that wild? What was that wild game, the 13-12? Did they lose that one? They lost it.
Yes.
So yeah, your streak is a 2. I don't think you can call it a streak with 2 games. I think they say you win 1 game, then there's 2 in a row, and then you're starting a streak.
We're headed to a streak, yes.
We're headed to a streak. But then at what point do you say, oh, they're on a X game winning streak?
That's a good question.
I know.
I guess it depends on what kind of baseball fan you're.
Just 3 in a row sounds more like it. A 4-game winning streak. I'm going to go with 4.
4? Okay. All right. It's official. 4. You can't call it a streak unless it's 4.
Starting a streak. I told you the story about the streak. My favorite streak of all time that you vice principals out there, just get off your high horse and stick out your butt. The vice principal of our high school stopped the only all-female, you want to talk about Me Too, there was an all-female streak planned at lunchtime with the cheerleaders. You couldn't get, so all the streaks we had in high school, I don't know if you had, did you have any streaks in high school, like high school kids streaking?
I imagine so.
We did.
I mean, it was a big deal back then.
Kyle, I can't remember his last name, was caught streaking in the gym, and they locked the doors, so they trapped him in the gym, and he was running around. He was planning to just run all the way through, slam through 2 doors and go out, but no, he got trapped in there, so he's just... But he was one of these swinging dicks, so he didn't mind. He's like, I'm just like... So then the next day, there was this buzz about that all of the cheerleaders were going to streak at lunchtime. And so everybody in the... I don't know how he did it without internet.
Yeah.
But word of mouth, I guess, was the thing.
Wow.
So we were all kind of gathering around the closest restroom to the lunch area. And here comes the vice principal. And he walks into the women's bathroom. Just as, I'm not going to say her name, initials L.A., was opening the door naked, about ready to streak. And he goes, oh, no, you don't. And he walks in after them into the bathroom with a bunch of naked women.
It was always the assistant in the sitcoms back then. I remember
Right.
looking back.
It
It
wasn't
was
the
always
principal.
the assistant principal. Yeah.
And the vice principal was always the enforcer and the true dick, and this guy was.
yeah.
And to this day, one of my biggest regrets. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can call it a regret, but it never happened. The
Yeah.
event that never happened.
Yeah. You've got a lot of regrets though.
It's what I do.
But yeah, well, and it's been good fodder for the show, so we appreciate
What's the opposite of a regret? A longing? I know.
it.
memory?
Sadism. I don't know. Sadism.
Well, I
If it's
got
not a
another-
regret, then it's
An unregret. An
a
egret.
gret. Yeah,
which is what
I
we
was gonna
have.
go. How about a lease turn?
No, tiny turn. Oh, did I show you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna show this. Oh, this is gonna out me though. Look what we did.
About time.
Look what we did on.
Oh, there's the sign. Yeah. What is that? I can't see what you're. Oh, wait a second. California's. What does it say? Tiny turn.
Yes. So we. Oh, I guess.
Did you?
No,
did you put that up there, or did someone? Was it there?
We did.
Oh man.
I'll share this with you, folks. This is gonna out me on. So they have this bird that's endangered that nests right behind us called the least tern, and it's the smallest of all the terns, so they call it the least tern. And we did, my good friend and I don't like that name. We think it's diminishing. Pardon the pun. That little cute bird. So we changed the kiosk to say the tiny tern. New name, much better.
Tiptoe
Less
through
low
the
self-esteem. So we introducing the tiny turn. The alliteration is just.
I love it. Well, it makes me think of Tiny Tim, which is always
that's
brings
what
a
you're doing.
smile and tear to my eye.
Tiptoe through the two lips, and your two lips on mine. Ba-doom.
Yes. Ooh, two lips. That sounds good. I think the sun is trying to make its way through. You can do it. All right. Well, I think
we're gonna go.
we have enough wood for you for today.
Yeah.
We'll be back
Go
tomorrow.
raising Cubs.
Yep.